Hello everyone. I have been working the last little while on my list of canning projects that I want to get done this year. And right now I've got about 30 different canning projects that I want to do this year. And the other thing that I'm working on is planting my garden. And if you're not already planting your garden, you may be running behind, depending on what area of the country you're in, what growing zone you're in. Now, I'm in growing zone 7, so it's time now to start planting. Planting your seeds for seedlings, and starting some of your plants to transplant into the garden whenever the risk of frost and freeze are past. So I wanted to talk to you today about what you need to do to prepare for this year's canning season. And the first thing that I think you need to do every year is get your canner checked. Make sure that your canner that the gauge, if it's got a gauge on it, make sure it's still working properly. And even if it doesn't have a gauge on it, take it to your local county extension office, or if you don't, you might check with a local farmers co-op, or even a local hardware store. Some of the old local hardware stores used to carry the canner parts in stock. So you might want to check with them and see if they can test your canner to make sure it still works properly. And then the other thing that I was thinking about was canning supplies. Now, I've said this before, we don't know. We don't know when we might have a shortage again like we did a few years ago. So I always try to have extra. If I did not buy a single thing as far as canning supplies right now, I would have enough to do me for this season. But I'm not going to risk using up all that I've got and then not be able to get some more. So this time of the year is when I start buying my canning supplies. So I'll make sure that I've got the enough rings and enough lids. And that's not the only canning things that you're going to need. Look at your equipment, your tongs that you lift the jars out of the canner with. I noticed a few years ago that mine, the coating that covers the end of them, had started to split, and I didn't want that metal against my jars. So I bought a new jar tongs to lift my jars out of the canner. And if you don't have, of course, a lot of people just use a towel, and that's fine. I have got canning mats. So the canning mats that I have are specifically for canning. They're a thick mat, but I'll tell you something that I have found. If you find a good size placemat, would work the same way. And they're a little bit thicker than just a dish towel, a kitchen towel. So that's one thing that I use. Now, another thing that I did a few years ago was to get new funnels. The funnel that I had used for many, many, many years was aluminum. And so I have removed all the aluminum from my kitchen, at least was the aluminum that's going to touch food, I have removed from the kitchen because we have so many people in my family with dementia and Alzheimer's. And so I had read that aluminum can bring that on, cause it to be more prevalent. So I got rid of the aluminum out of my kitchen. So that's something else you might want to consider, is have an extra funnel in your kitchen. And then also make sure that you've got plenty of vinegar, and look at it and make sure that it says 5% vinegar, and sugar. Watch for sales on sugar. If you're planning to do jellies or jams or apple butter or maybe some baked beans or something that has to have sugar in it, then you would want to have plenty of extra sugar on hand. You might be planning to do some kind of juices and need to have some sugar for that. So those are just some things that that I had thought about that you might need to start working on right now. As far as gardening's concerned, if you still need to buy seeds, get on it right now, because if you wait until time to plant, you won't be able to get all the seeds that you need. And if instead of going to Walmart or Lowe's or somewhere like that to buy your seeds that are from a local seed vault, so that you can always buy local, because it'll grow better in your area. It's already, I guess, for lack of a better term, it's already in its DNA for your climate. So make sure that you've got, if you're going to use fertilizer, then get your fertilizer. If you need potting soil or whatever, then start looking for that stuff, because you don't want to wait until everybody's looking for it and then you won't be able to get it, or you may have to pay a higher price for it. I know it's probably we're supposed to have some prettier weather next week. And so I'm planning to get in my greenhouse and get everything down there organized. And then outside of the greenhouse, I have a lot of planters and stuff that I got hurt before I could get it all cleaned up last year. And so, it's just overgrown and stuff like that in the planters. So I've got to get all of that cleaned up and ready to use for this year. And so get started on it now, because spring is just around the corner. Even if our little stupid groundhog did say we're going to have 6 more weeks of bad weather, 6 weeks is not that long until spring. So I'm going to leave that with you today. And if you all be sure and look under this video if you're interested in trying the superb canning lids. Of course, they've got jars and they've got the rings and, just all kinds of canning supplies. So be sure and go there and check out their prices. And if you haven't seen the video that I did comparing the 4 Jars products to the other brands, there's, I think, 3 different videos where I compared different parts. Check those out. And I will be back soon with another video. God bless y'all.